Hello, it's Q-Hawk here, playing another game of Ranked, and I am Marksman. If you've paid attention to the roll wheel, you might have seen Conjurer, so I'm actually in a Conjurer setup, meaning I am RRV Marksman, so very strong RRV. And yeah, on that topic, yes, RRVs are not super balanced in that way because you can be RRV Marksman and RRV Witch, while you can be, like I was in my first video, RRV Flower Child. So yes, RRVs are honestly, yes, they add random to the game, but they are not very balanced. RRV Marksman is actually very strong, which is why I'm just claiming, I'm not sure if claiming the usual Marksman claim, saying like giving several people that could be my target. I'm just claiming RRV. And since I'm not fixed, I probably shoot regardless tonight, except if 9 appears to be 100% village, or most likely village, which is not the case because they just claim RRV, just like me, versus claim. So right now I already know I'm gonna shoot this night. By the way, you might see I adjusted the visual, like I zoomed in on the game, so hopefully it looks better and is more readable, because when I was watching my videos on my phone, I realized the chat is pretty small, so here it should be a little bit better. I guess I could zoom in a bit more, but I think it's good here. So since I am Marksman, I'm gonna try to pay attention to the chat, etc., the informations. But to be honest, I'm just gonna shoot 9 regardless this night. I'm gonna something here that is pretty important is that before shooting, I will claim that I'm Marksman, so nobody claims the shot instead of me. And I will claim at last second because I don't want to get nightmared. That's very, very important. If I claim too early that I'm gonna shoot 9 and 9 is a werewolf and there is a nightmare werewolf on the werewolf team, I might get nightmared. And this was actually very crucial, as you can see, because 9 themselves was voodoo werewolf and could have nightmared me. So that's pretty huge. And now I am proven Marksman. Just like that, because I said I was gonna shoot 9 before doing it. And looking at the chat, I end up marking 14, who is a support sheriff claim. Obviously it's a role, and if I can prove them sheriff, it's good regardless. But we will quickly realize that I probably should have marked a protection claim. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't really paid attention to the information, but no, the game law said 11 was not village, so that's why we all voted 11, and that got rid of the instigated team, which is pretty bad because now at night double kills can happen, which is what happened, and that can actually make evils gain. It puts them in a good position, let's say. So yeah, we got rid of one werewolf and the instigated couple. So that leaves 2 werewolves and its instigator. So 3 people here on the board are evil. And since I marked 14, I'm probably gonna shoot 14. Yeah, I say I shouldn't have marked 14, and rather I should have marked protector role, because there are 2 prod claims. Yeah, 7, 2, and somebody else, 5. I don't remember actually. So yeah, 15 is Conjurer and 1 is Bully. 10 is the RIR and 16 is Judge. I don't remember what 6 is. I don't remember here. And I end up shooting 14, even though they said I would die shooting. and I actually turned out to be a werewolf too, so I actually played a big part in this game. You know, shooting these wolves who are actually not proven at all, so not even wasted information on those wolves. Actually, no, 14 was kind of proven now that 7 was village. Because they said either 7 or 15 kills and 15 is conjurer. So again, a double kill. So even though I able to shoot a werewolf, evils, I guess you can't really say they are doing that bad, right? And then we have an interesting thing, because 2 was rocked by 1, and both the werewolf and the instigator was able to kill. So we have 1 instigator remaining and 1 werewolf remaining, because 14 was werewolf. And since 2 was rocked, it cannot be the 1 werewolf, because the werewolf was able to kill, and the same goes for the instigator. So hey, that's it. 5 and 6 are last. And since we have strong rolls remaining, 1 being bully and 15 being conjurer, this game is a win already. And not like to throw myself flowers or anything, I actually played a very big part in this game. Honestly, RRV Marksman is very strong, even though Marksman is a bit of a weird role, because it can be like super OP or just not very useful, depending on whether or not you succeed at shooting wolves. So I started by shooting 9, who honestly could have been fake. No, could have been real villager. So that's already a good start, and also marked a 9 randomly. So I guess that's lucky. And then I marked 14, who was honestly a bit sus, but still I could have marked one of the 2 people that claim protector, and it would have worked. And still I wouldn't say I got lucky, but I predicted right and was able to kill. So Marksman, yeah, it kind of has it can be very strong or not very strong, depending on how it goes. And when you manage to, what I want to say is, when you manage to indeed shoot wolves as Marksman is just super strong. And honestly, if I was RRV Witch here, it wouldn't have been stronger. Marksman, when you manage to kill to shoot 2 evils, is obviously the best role, right? So 5 and 6 are the last ones. We voted 5, but they were actually jelly werewolf, having the jelly on them, so they did not die. And nobody died at night, so 6 was rocked, so they couldn't kill. But 5 did try to kill, but 15 was able to, with his conjurer power, get 7's roll back from the grave, and they saved 1. So hey, that's it. That's why in bio setup you need to kill the strong villagers, because yeah, bully and conjurer are just very strong. And yep, that's the win, and that's gonna be the end of the video. I really like this game, obviously. It's a pretty satisfying role when you manage to shoot evils. So yeah, I think it's better, the formats. I mean, the fact that I zoomed in, I think it makes the gameplay better. It's gonna be easier to read, hopefully. And yeah, I also thought about maybe adding music to the videos, but I'm not sure that that will do well, since I'm literally talking all the time. So yeah, that's it for this video. Once again, if you enjoyed it and want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and bye!